So let's discuss about treatment of hidradenitis suppurativa. Hidradenitis suppurativa, abbreviated as HS. We will mainly discuss treatment in this video. I have already discussed pathogenesis and clinical features in other video. You can go and watch. Okay, so let's talk about treatment. So patients with mild hidradenitis suppurativa, mild HS, presents with single or multiple nodules and abscesses without associated sinus tracts or scarring. There is no sinus tract or scarring. Okay, and for such patients we treat with topical clindamycin. Okay, topical antiseptic wash can also be used for showering. Acutely inflamed lesions may require analgesia, NSAIDs, and punch debridement, or intralesional steroids may be performed to reduce inflammation. And topical resorcinol is an alternative patient administered treatment. Topical resorcinol also noted. Okay, so mainly topical clindamycin, but some patients may require intralesional steroids, and some patients may require oral antibiotics during flare up, and for oral antibiotic we use tetracyclines. Okay, and for moderate to severe hidradenitis suppurativa, in which patient exhibit recurrent inflamed nodules and abscess, some of which may lead to sinus tract and scarring. Here sinus tract and scarring. Okay, and severe HS is characterized by diffuse or nearly diffuse involvement of affected area with fluctuant nodules, interconnecting sinus tracts and extensive scarring. So the main thing is sinus tract and scarring. And for the medical treatment of inflammatory component, we suggest oral tetracyclines. So oral tetracycline. Okay, treatment with doxycycline is common and should be continued for several months. And combination therapy with clindamycin and rifampin can be helpful for suppurative disease unresponsive to oral tetracyclines. If it does not respond to oral tetracyclines, then we can try combination therapy with clindamycin and rifampin, because it has been shown to be helpful for suppurative disease unresponsive to oral tetracyclines. And acitretin and anti-androgens may also provide some benefit. Okay, so oral antibiotics mainly is tetracycline. Okay, and if it does not respond, then clindamycin or plus rifampin. Okay, and in severe cases, refractory cases, we try TNF alpha inhibitors like infliximab and oral retinoid, acitretin, occasionally surgical excision. Okay, and incision and drainage of nodules in HS may provide pain relief for very painful abscess. If there is abscess, however, IND provides only short-term relief, and is generally avoided, and it does not prevent recurrent lesion. Recurrent lesions. Okay, so for treatment of inflammatory component of moderate to severe HS, we suggest oral tetracyclines. Okay, as first line, and treatment with doxycycline for several months. Okay, and a combination therapy with clindamycin and rifampin can be helpful for suppurative disease unresponsive to oral tetracyclines. Okay, and for the non-surgical treatment of moderate to severe HS that cannot be managed with oral antibiotics, oral retinoids or hormonal therapies. I have already written oral retinoids and hormonal therapies. We recommend adalimumab. Okay, so for non-surgical treatment of moderate to severe, let's write it down. For non-surgical treatment of moderate to severe HS that cannot be managed with oral antibiotics, oral antibiotics, oral retinoids or hormonal therapy, then we recommend adalimumab as a next line therapy. Okay, refractory moderate to severe disease. For refractory moderate to severe disease, patients who do not respond sufficiently to oral antibiotics, oral retinoids or hormonal therapy may benefit from biologicals treatments, in particular adalimumab or infliximab. Okay, infliximab. And sinus tracts will not resolve with medical therapy and may require surgical deroofing as well if they are recurrently inflamed. For non-surgical treatment of moderate to severe HS that cannot be managed with oral antibiotics, oral retinoids or hormonal therapy, then we recommend adalimumab. I am repeating again and again the same thing so that we can remember those. Okay, for patients with severe HS in localized area that has failed to respond sufficiently to medical therapy and limited surgical therapy like deroofing, extensive surgical excision offers the best chance to provide permanent relief. Okay.